Welcome to a community cast. This time, the Beastmen will face him against Dawi.
So thank you for tuning in, this time in a community cast. As I said in former videos, I would like to do some community casts. So if one of you guys have anything you would like to show me, please let me know. And yes, you will get my email address, and then you can send me some replays or a replay you would like to show me. I will take a look on it and cast it for the channel. And I think it's a quite good addition for the channel, and I have a lot of fun to cast also games or matches of other players. So in this case, I cast the match of one of my subscribers. It's named the Jäger, and he sent me this replay, and he played as Beastman against Dawi. So I think it will be a lot of fun. In general, I think the Beastman, the matchup is in a high favor for Beastman. Nevertheless, it's also, of course, quite difficult to go through the Dawi infantry corps or the steady Dawi infantry corps, but the Beastmen are very able to handle with Dawi, because also with razor cohorts and a lot of mobility, armor piercing, and yeah, the performance of Beastmen against Dawi is quite good. So let's go to the army composition of the Jäger. So we have 3 groups of Bestigor-herds in the front line. In fact, these guys are their performance is so well against Dawi. So if you take a look on the Beastman infantry, the most units didn't even have a significant armor piercing damage or make a significant armor piercing damage. So this is the only unit in the Beastman corps that make a significant armor piercing damage. And it's the high tier infantry for 1000 credits, I think. So you wouldn't think that Beastman is performing well against Dawi, but these guys perform so well, and you should always bring a lot of them. So in fact, he brought 3. You can also bring 4. The performance is so good against. I think also they perform quite, or the trade quite even with Longbeards and something like that. And yeah, they are so good because they also have a lot of armor. They have 100 armor of 100. And a huge weapon strength of 42 with 30 armor piercing. So they are very good. They're really a really high-ranked infantry unit. So in this case, he mixed the middle or his front line with Chaos Spawn. I don't know what to think about that. I'm not sure. I didn't even try it by myself. Chaos Spawn is not that known for making high armor piercing damage, but they are steady because they are unbreakable, and yeah, they have a lot of weapon strength. And I see the armor piercing damage is not that low, so 40 should be okay. So maybe the performance is quite good against Dawi. I don't know. But also it would be possible to bring another unit of Bestigors, I think. But they make also poison damage, and yeah, he overwhelmed the middle, I think, with them. So he sent the Bestigors and the Chaos Spawn. So in this combination, it should perform really well, maybe. And yeah, then we have in the backline 3 groups of Angor Spearmen, and yeah, I think to support the front line, but also for flanking maneuvers. Yeah, that is the reason. Then we have a Saigur, in fact, this new Saigur from the Regiment of Renown, the Eye of Mosley. And yeah, this guy makes so much missile damage, in fact 450, and the armor piercing of that is 281, so it's a lot. And also when you look on the weapon strength, he has nearly 400, and the armor piercing damage of that is 300, so it's a lot. And also take a look of the melee attack, it's 56. So he should perform quite well also in melee. And yeah, I think it should be a good pick to bring it against Dawi. But he's also very vulnerable against cannons, and yeah, you have to save him, or you have to erase the cannons very fast, because he will take a lot of damage from that. But as I said, also really good, and he should be really good in melee combat. Then we have a Gorbel over here to focus out enemy heroes, commanders and stuff like that. Very strong, tanky, a lot of damage, nothing to say about that. Should be always in every Beastman build at least one. Then we have a Morgo of the Shadowgave, the most expensive commander of the Beastmen. So he's very steady, very tanky. He make a lot of damage. In fact, not that much high armor piercing damage, but 100 is okay. But even if he has no armor, let me take a look on here. The Sagar is falling down. I take a direct hit from a cannon. So sorry. Even if he have nearly no armor, he have this aura of transmutation that saves him from damage, and also he make a lot of regeneration. So he will always stay till the late game in combat, even if he's the most time in melee combat. So it's very difficult to kill him, and he's also able to cast chaos spawns in the end, in the late game. So this is a quite game changer. If you are able to cast a group of chaos spawns in the late game, this can change a game completely. So this is a quite strong ability, and I think, yeah, this is really good. And also he makes poison damage. Yeah, I think you can also bring Kazakh One Eye and the Beast Lord, the melee commander, and you have to bring them on the chariot, because when they are on the chariot, they make a lot of armor piercing damage, and also the Dawi are not able to handle chariots very well, as most of you know, and yeah. It's also a possibility, a cheaper possibility, but Morgo the Shadowgave is always a competitive option, I think. So this was the infantry corps. Let's go to the Centigors over here. We have this new Sons of Goros of the Regiments of Renown. A lot of armor piercing, huge weapon strength, a lot of speed. They are also very expensive, but the performance should be they should stay very long in combat. And I think also for cycle charging against the Dari frontline, this should be very good, because the charge damage is at 38. That's a lot, and yeah. Then we have another group of Bestigors, Centigors, and yeah, in addition to this, Sons of Goros with great weapon, of course. So they make a lot of armor piercing damage. And then we have a group of Chaos Warhounds with poison. So I think they are for support the Centigors in addition, but also for sneak behind the backline and take out some enemy cannons or stuff like that. So very good for the mobility. And then we have, yeah, let's go to the opponent. I think that should be it. And let's go to the army composition of the opponent. So we have a group of Gyrocopter with Brimstone Gun. I would bring the Steam Gun version, because the leadership penalty of steam guns is huge. So if the Beastman infantry is on the heavy fire constantly with steam guns, they will rout really fast. And I don't think he should bring another unit of anti-large with anti-large. So I think this is not a good option. Then we have a gyrocopter, a Skyhammer gyro bomber. So I think the plan was to bomb the front line constantly. So Beastman is the faction with the lowest leadership overall, and also they are not well known for their armor, and if you constantly bomb the front line, everything will rout really fast, and that would be the plan, I think, or that was the plan, I think. Then we have 3 groups of Dwarf Warriors. So Dwarf Warriors in the front, because they have charge defense, and yeah, they will eat the charge of enemy units, enemy monsters. And then you have 2 groups of Dwarf Warriors with great weapons in the back line, so they will join the fight in the front line after the charge, after these groups took the charge, or countered the charge, and then they will join the frontline fight. In fact, this is a group of Warriors of Dragonfire Pass, but they also have charge defense against large foes, anti-infantry, and they make a lot of fire damage also, and a lot of has a good weapon strength. So we have two groups of Thunderers over here to shoot on large units, I think. Gorbals, Gorbals or Minotaurs and so on, some stuff like that. And also, they in fact were able to shoot above the heads of the dwarf. So the dwarf are very small, and they are able to shoot above the heads. So in the frontline fight, they will only hit the enemy. That's quite good. Now we have two groups of we have a group of cannons over here and a group of goblobber over here. So it's, I think, a quite competitive way to handle that, because as you can see, the cannons are they are constantly shooting on the Cygor, because they have a huge range of 440, and the Cygor has only 400. Of course, he's mobile, so he's faster. But yeah, it's the first target, the Cygor, because the Cygor makes a lot of damage, and the cannons are able to. They will shoot off in very. They will shoot in the beginning. They will focus out the Cygor, but they're against every large unit, also against Gorbals, or you can shoot on anything. So it's quite good to bring them. Then we have a Goblobber over here. So as I said, Beastmen is a faction with the lowest leadership overall, especially in the infantry, and the Goblobber will give all units a leadership penalty, so they will rout really fast, and it's quite competitive to bring them against Beastmen. Then we have on the side over here another group of dwarf warriors, and I think they are for protecting the side or the right flank. And in the back line we have a group of Dragonback Slayers, and they are all good against every large unit, and I think they will protect the backside, but will join the frontline fight if it is necessary. So okay, let us start over here. So he will charge in, and on the middle, on the left, and on the right. But you can see the Bestigos almost took so much damage from the Goblobber, and they took so much damage. As you can see, 1/3 is nearly gone. And I think on this side it looks not that good, but you can also see the dwarf warriors took so much damage from the Bestigos, even if they are also damaged. Then we have over here, he directly sent the Gorbal into his front line to fight against the Rune Lord. A very good decision directly to focus out with the Gorbal the Rune Lord, because the Rune Lord with his runes makes so much. He gave his units so much leadership buff and melee defense plus armor, and it's very good for, or very important for. He killed him. So it's very good for, or very important for Beastmen to directly kill the commander, I think. So he can't do any runes anymore. He throws them in the air. And that was over here. Now the Spearmen will join over here, cause this group of Bestigors damage this Dwarf Warriors, but they will not manage it to also kill the Dwarf Warriors with great weapons, so it's very good to join this with the Angor Spearmen. And in the middle, it looks quite good, I think, for the fight, because the combination of Chaos Spawn, even if they are nearly down to 4 models, I think that was also in the pre-combat. I think the cannon shoot on the Chaos Spawn, but in combination, Chaos Spawn and Bestigor Herds, you can see the performance is quite good. I think also the Chaos Spawn is causing fear or terror. Let me take a look. Let me stop over here for a second. Causes fear, so it's also quite good. And this combination, so the Bestigors are quite strong, and the Chaos Spawn will hit them also, will hit the enemy also, and causes then fear. And this combination is quite good, and you can see with the Scorball, the middle is very overwhelmed, and he should be able to go through this. This will collapse within the next second. And also on the right side, also here, even if the Bestigors took so much damage, I think the damage was also 1/3 down, but also the performance is so well against the Dwarf Warriors, because the Dwarf Warriors don't make that much armor piercing damage. They are one one of the dwarf units that is not able to make that much armor piercing damage. And the Bestigors are very heavy armored, and so they cannot get through this. And also, I think if we will not support this side over here, it will collapse also. So you can see a charge in over here, very good in this group of Thunderers, and he sneaked behind this here and directly go to the group of Thunderers. Because as I said, he will constantly shoot on the front line, and here you can see the Thunderers will directly shoot on the Gorbul, and you can see he takes so much damage from that, and it's very important to kill the Thunderers. And very good also here, he makes with the Sons of Garza directly charging in the back line, and this will make this flank collapse more early. And you can see the Saigar is taking so much fire, still firing on the Dawi units. He is still not able to, to kill him with the cannons. And there he is, the gyro bomber, and you can see with the bombs, it's the Bestigors or the Angor spearmen take a lot of damage, and yeah, the support of this gyro bomber is quite good, I think. But you can see here this the Saigar is firing on this Grumbling Guard. So the Grumbling Guard is I don't notice that at the beginning. It's still also in this build, and they are so strong, and it's very important to take them out. You can see the Rune Lord is nearly dead, and Morgor should be able to kill him, and he's in a few seconds dead, I think. On this side, he was able to manage it to go through it. This side collapsed, as I said. And you can see the first group of Chaos Spawns that will, they will attack the group of Thunderers in a second. And over here, this is the main fight, and the best Centigors will join it. And it will be a quite heavy fight because the Crumbling Guard performed really well. But you can see they also already took a lot of damage, and now they are flanked also from the back line. And this is he will be able to manage that over here, I think, because this Dwarf Warriors will not hold on any longer, and this is quite good over here. The Saigar is still firing. Also here, the gyro bomber bombed on these units, but they took not so much damage. The Drangback Slayer is still chasing his Warhounds and his Centigors, but in fact, I think it's not good anymore to put them in the back line. I think this is a mistake. He should join the fight over here, and this was a mistake. You can see the Rune Rod is nearly dead now. And it's as I said, the Morgor Shadow gave the performance is really well, and it's quite heavy to take him out because of this aura of transmutation and the regeneration, and he's still very healthy. And then we have another bombing go up here, and this is that makes the little difference. I think if the bomber wouldn't bomb on this side over here, he would won the fight. I think it's he should be able to win over here, but this bomber is constantly firing on this line, and you can see they're out. So he lost the fight on the left side, won the fight in the middle and on the right side. And now this group of Thunderers will also rout very fast. The bomber makes so much damage over here also. And now he's chasing the Centigors over here. But the Centigors charged in the back line of the Grumbling Guard, and they are shaking almost, and they are able to kill the Grumbling Guard. Very good thing over here to cycle charge into the Grumbling Guard, and So the Rune Lord is finally dead. Morgor Shadowgave managed it to kill him. And now we have here the Saigar. He's I think, how much kills he made? He made 80, 30, 38. That is, it's quite okay. But he's still in combat. That is the most important thing, and will still throw the stones on the enemy. And we will see how maybe he's going also in melee. But you can see also the support of the Cygor is very good, because if he throws these stones of the unarmored Dragonback Slayers, they will get a lot of damage from that. So a group of Bestigors over here is fighting against the Slayers. And yeah, Angor Spearmen will sandwich them. And the Giant Bomber is now shooting on the Cygor. The routing units came back. The Centigors are still online and we are quite healthy for the late game. We'll also join over here in a few seconds, I think. And yeah, there's the Morgul of Shadowgate is still really healthy, and he will be able to cast another Chaos Spawn, I think. And this, yeah, I think overall this should be it. The Dragonback Slayers will fight till the end, but everything, the other units rout, and yeah, that should be it. A quite nice game. Yeah, there it comes, the Chaos Span, and yeah, very good. So, a very good game. Thank you for that replay. It was a lot of fun. As you can see how much damage this Bestigors made. You will see 112, and we are not fighting against vampire with zombies or something like that. So this 112 kills are really made against high tier units, and as I said, their performance is so good. And also the Centigors, they made so much damage, nearly 90, 80. So the Psycho Charge on the left side and then the Grumbling Guard, the performance was very good. So very good over here. And also the Cygor, 62 kills now, and yeah, very good. Also in the late game, he stayed in the late game. The enemy was not able to manage it to kill him, and yeah, very good. As I said, this Chaos Spawn, I think this combination was quite good, but I'm not sure if I wouldn't bring another unit of Bestigors, but I'm not sure about that. But very good game overall. And now we have the enemy. Let's go to his units, and of course the Dragonback Slayers, they made so much damage, and but overall the performance was not so good. But I like the fact with the Skyhammer, the Gyro Bomber, and this is should work quite well against Beastmen. So yeah, thank you for this replay, and thank you for tuning in. Also with my last stream, it was a lot of fun with you guys, and I would like to see you if you have any replays also, as I said, please let me know, and I appreciate that really much that you join in my channel, and yeah, see you next time. Thank you.